the West Philippine Sea, a body of water teeming with life, resources, and unfortunately tension. This vast expanse of ocean is home to a rich diversity of marine life, making it a vital ecological treasure. For the Philippines, this sea represents more than just a maritime area. It's a source of livelihood, a strategic gateway, and a crucial part of its national heritage. Filipino fishermen have relied on these waters for generations, and its strategic location makes it a key maritime route for international trade. But this vital waterway is also the heart of a heated territorial dispute with China, one that threatens the Philippines' sovereignty and economic future. The tension has escalated over the years, with both nations laying claim to overlapping areas, leading to frequent confrontations. The Philippines faces a critical challenge: how to safeguard its interests in the West Philippine Sea amidst China's growing assertiveness. Maritime patrols have become a common sight as the nation strives to protect its economic activities and territorial integrity. While diplomatic protests have been the primary response, there's a growing consensus that the Philippines needs to adopt a more robust and multifaceted approach. This includes strengthening alliances with other nations and enhancing its own maritime capabilities. The situation demands a delicate balance between protecting national interests and avoiding escalation with a powerful neighbor. Navigating these troubled waters requires careful diplomacy, strategic planning, and a united national effort to ensure a peaceful and prosperous future. The roots of the conflict run deep, entangled in a complex web of historical claims and legal interpretations that have evolved over centuries. China asserts historical rights over the area, encapsulated in its controversial Nine-Line claim. This claim encompasses almost the entire South China Sea, including areas within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, and is based on historical maps and records that China argues demonstrate its long-standing presence and control. The Philippines, however, bases its claim on the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. This international treaty grants coastal states sovereign rights over resources within their 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone, a principle that the Philippines argues should be upheld to ensure fair and equitable access to maritime resources. The 2016 arbitral tribunal ruling in favor of the Philippines further validated its position, rejecting China's expansive claims. This landmark decision was seen as a significant victory for the Philippines and a reaffirmation of international maritime law. However, China has consistently rejected the ruling, escalating tensions in the region. This ongoing dispute has led to increased military presence and confrontations, making the South China Sea a flashpoint for potential conflict. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has inherited this complex geopolitical quagmire. His administration has walked a tightrope, emphasizing diplomacy while bolstering the country's defense capabilities. Marcos has repeatedly asserted the Philippines' sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea, refusing to be cowed by Chinese pressure. The president has also sought to strengthen ties with allies like the United States, Japan, and Australia, recognizing the importance of international support in managing the maritime dispute. This balanced approach seeks to protect Philippine interests without completely alienating China, a crucial economic partner. While diplomatic protests are essential for asserting legal rights, they haven't deterred China's assertive actions. Chinese Coast Guard vessels continue to harass Philippine fishing boats, and construction activities on disputed features continue unabated. This reality underscores the limitations of words alone in resolving the conflict. The Philippines needs to move beyond mere condemnation and adopt a proactive strategy that combines diplomacy, defense, and economic measures. The country must demonstrate its resolve to protect its sovereignty and interests, sending a clear message that aggression in the West Philippine Sea will not go unanswered. Section 5. Strengthening the Philippine Stance, Strategies for Success. To effectively counter China's assertiveness, the Philippines needs a multi-pronged approach that leverages its strengths and seeks support from international partners. This strategy is crucial for maintaining sovereignty and ensuring regional stability. This includes strengthening international partnerships, forging closer ties with like-minded nations sharing similar concerns about China's behavior in the region. By collaborating with these nations, the Philippines can amplify its voice on the global stage. Leveraging economic leverage. Exploring ways to leverage economic partnerships to incentivize China to respect international law. This could involve trade agreements and economic incentives that align with international norms. Modernizing the Philippine military. Enhancing the Philippines' maritime defense capabilities to deter aggression and protect its exclusive economic zone. Investing in advanced technology and training is essential for a robust defense. Fostering domestic unity. Building a strong national consensus on the West Philippine Sea issue to present a united front to China. This unity is vital for a cohesive national strategy and effective diplomatic negotiations. Section 6. International partnerships, finding strength in alliances. The Philippines cannot confront China alone. Strengthening alliances with countries like the United States, Japan, Australia, and even European nations is crucial. Joint patrols, military exercises, and information sharing can serve as deterrents against Chinese aggression. Moreover, these partnerships offer diplomatic leverage, allowing the Philippines to amplify its voice on the international stage. By rallying international support, the Philippines can increase the diplomatic cost for China's assertive actions. Section 7. Economic countermeasures, leveraging economic leverage. China is the Philippines' largest trading partner, a fact that Beijing often uses to its advantage. However, this economic interdependence can also be a source of leverage for the Philippines. Manila can explore ways to diversify its economic partnerships, reducing its reliance on China. Additionally, the Philippines can leverage its economic ties to incentivize China to act responsibly in the West Philippine Sea. By making it clear that continued aggression will have economic consequences, the Philippines can raise the stakes for China's actions. Section 8. Modernizing the Philippine military, a deterrent force. A credible defense posture is essential for deterring aggression and protecting the Philippines' maritime domain. This requires a sustained effort to modernize the Philippine Navy and Coast Guard, equipping them with the necessary vessels, aircraft, and technology to patrol and defend the country's exclusive economic zone effectively. While the Philippines cannot match China's military might, a credible defense force, coupled with strong alliances, can raise the cost of aggression, making Beijing think twice before taking any drastic action. Section 9. Domestic unity, one nation, one voice. A divided nation is a weak nation, especially when facing an external challenge. The Philippines needs to foster greater domestic unity on the West Philippine Sea issue. This includes raising public awareness about the importance of the maritime domain, the threats to Philippine sovereignty, and the need for a united front. A strong and unified national voice sends a powerful message to China that the Philippines is resolute in defending its rights. It also strengthens the government's position in diplomatic negotiations and international forums. Section 10. The stakes, sovereignty, and the future. The stakes in the West Philippine Sea are high. At risk is not just the Philippines' territorial integrity, but also its economic future. The disputed waters hold vast reserves of oil and gas, crucial for the country's energy security. Moreover, the area is a vital fishing ground for millions of Filipinos, and losing access to these resources would have devastating consequences. Failure to protect its interests in the West Philippine Sea could also embolden China further, potentially encouraging similar assertiveness in other parts of the region. This could undermine the rules-based international order and have far-reaching consequences for regional stability. Section 11. Conclusion. navigating a course to security. The West Philippine Sea dispute presents a complex and multifaceted challenge for the Philippines. While diplomatic protests are essential, they're no longer sufficient. The Philippines must adopt a more robust and multidimensional approach, combining diplomacy, defense, and economic measures to safeguard its interests. By strengthening alliances, modernizing its military, leveraging its economic leverage, and fostering domestic unity, the Philippines can effectively deter aggression and protect its sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea. Failure to do so risks not only losing crucial territory and resources, but also emboldening a rising power at the expense of regional stability and the rules-based international order. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.